Today I am going to see if this electroluminescent wire power supply can light regular household LED light bulbs. Now, I got this idea from a comment on one of my previous videos. So I received a comment on an old video that says that they use these power supplies to light 220 volt rated LED bulbs, and it works. And the more current the power supply has, it can light up the bulb a bit brighter, basically. Also, one thing I need to mention. The electricity supply here in the United States is 120 volts AC at 60 Hertz instead of 220 volts AC 50 Hertz as what it was in the commenter's country. So it actually should be easier for the power supply to light all these bulbs. So I'm going to try this. So basically what I'm going to do is connect the output of this power supply to a lamp holder. Let's try an LED bulb. And this is a Philips brand 40 watt equivalent LED bulb. It uses 5.5 watts at 120 volts. And turn this on. And the lamp starts flashing. So clearly it doesn't work with this bulb. Now let's try a different bulb from Philips. This is another Philips bulb, another 40 watt equivalent. It's at 300 lumens, but this one's dimmable. It's making a strange noise. And the bulb isn't even lighting up dimly. Now let's try an EcoSmart brand 40 watt equivalent LED bulb. Another non-dimmable one. Uses 5.5 watts, outputs 450 lumens. And it turns on right away. And the flashing modes on the power supply work. Next is another one of those Utilitech 450 lumens 5.5 watt bulb that I took a look at in my last video, but this bulb is functional. I tested all of these bulbs in a different fixture and they all worked. When I turn this one on, it flashes very rapidly. The camera shows this weird moving line. Now let's try a spotlight bulb, which is 500 lumens, 7 watt. Nothing. Another spotlight bulb from Philips, which is a 400 lumens, 5.5 watts. Let's turn it on. Nothing. The power supply was making strange noises, however. Another one, this big spotlight, which is 15 watts. 940 lumens. Doubt this one's going to work. Let's turn on. Making a strange noise. Nothing. And last will be this fluorescent bulb. I need a different lamp holder. Now I've connected the electroluminescent wire power supply to this different lamp holder and this bulb, which is a fluorescent bulb, and making strange noises, but not turning on the bulb. Now I wonder, what happens if you put the original string of electroluminescent wire in series with the power supply? I connect the electroluminescent wire in series with the lamp holder. I'll put the Philips 40 watt equivalent bulb back in. Still flashes. Shorted. No. Now I'll put the EcoSmart 40 watt equivalent in here. Oh, turns on again. Let's try the Philips 40 watt candle again. Dimly turns on after a little delay. And the electroluminescent wire is glowing also. Now the Philips 7-watt spotlight, which now turns on. In addition to the electroluminescent wire. Now the 5.5-watt spotlight from Philips. It also turns on after a delay. The Utilitech 40-watt equivalent bulb still flashes horribly. And last will be the 15-watt huge floodlight. The string is flashing, but the light bulb itself isn't even turning on dimly. Now I've kept the same setup with the electroluminescent wire in series with the LED bulb. Now I'm going to power this power supply using a bench power supply, where I can adjust the voltage and current. So I set to 3 volts voltage, 750 milliamps current limit. I'll turn on the output. And the bulb actually seems a little bit brighter with this. Now what if I increase the voltage a little? The brightness doesn't increase much. Next, let's try the candle bulb. Can I increase the brightness by changing the voltage? Yes. It's a little bit brighter with an increase in voltage. You can even dim it by reducing the voltage. What about the Philips 7-watt spotlight? Oops. Can I make it brighter? Oh, yes. I can dim it and also make it brighter. Now, if I take out the electroluminescent wire string, do I now have enough power? Nope. Don't have enough power to light the candle bulb. Don't have enough power to light the candle bulb. It doesn't seem to. What happened? What about the Utilitech bulb that likes to flash really fast? You can change the flash speed by changing the voltage of the power supply. I won't have enough power for the big spotlight. I don't think it will. Nope. Nope. Not enough. Turn that off. And then connect this back. No. Won't work. Still nothing. It's disappointing. I forgot to try the fluorescent bulb running with the power supply in series with the electroluminescent wire. Let's try it. I'm giving it 5 volts for the best attempt. Forgot to turn the outlet. Nope. Nothing. Not even the slightest glow. What if I short the electroluminescent wires? Nothing. If I bypass the electroluminescent wire, using 600 milliamps at 5 volts, nothing whatsoever from the bulb and it died. So this is what happens if you try and power an LED light bulb with an electroluminescent power supply. Some light bulbs will work, others will not work. And some bulbs will flash horribly, like this Philips bulb. So make sure to subscribe for more videos.